Today we will go through setting up your OIDC client. After opening your dashboard and navigating to OIDC, you can proceed to click Create Client. You will then be asked to input a client name. The name is only for labeling purposes and will not be visible to your customers. You'll then be asked to choose a primary grant type based on what you're using. The most common one is authorization code. You'll then have to input a redirect URI. It won't matter which one you put in right away, as you'll have the option to change it later on. Please input the scopes that you require. Scopes refer to what information you would like to retrieve from the customer that is authenticating themselves. Some examples of the scopes are NIN, which will retrieve the SSN or the personal number of the customer, profile, which retrieves the name and birth date of the customer. After inputting information, you can then proceed to click Create. After creating your OIDC client, you'll be asked to generate a secret. When generating this secret, it's important to remember that once the secret has been displayed, you won't be able to access it from the dashboard again. You will need to store it somewhere locally. If, however, you were to lose the secret, or perhaps it got leaked, you'll always be able to create a new one and revoke the old one. Right under your OIDC client name, you'll also be able to see your client ID. If you proceed to click the Overview tab, you'll be able to see some general information such as your OIDC client name and the well-known URL. By clicking the well-known URL, you'll be able to get a list over all available endpoints as well as some grant types and scopes supported. Let's now navigate to the URIs tab. You'll be able to see what redirect URIs have been enabled for your OIDC client. You'll also have the option to add more of them or delete the existing ones. And if we now proceed to the Access tab, you'll be able to change your scopes, and you'll also be able to see a drop-down menu of the expected claims based on each scope you have enabled. And if we then move over to the Advanced tab, we're then able to adjust things such as the lifetimes of our tokens and authorization codes. We're also given the option here to input our public keys for encryption and signing of the authorization URL.